Hammamy leads 1-0. Lavo.
Both girls not messing about with the break there. They was pretty swiftly back on there. Gonna get on with it.
Well, particularly Hammamy will not want that ball to slow down. Keep the pressure on with her hitting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a thing, that, isn't it? When you come back on after a break on these glass courts, if it gets into that, if that ball hasn't got a bit of bounce in it, a player like Elaraby can just rattle off a few points, and then suddenly the whole complexion of a match can change. I remember that happening a lot.
I think that's sort of intensified a little bit as well by the best of three, isn't it? Because those those starts are so important.
Yeah. So you're probably quite wise of Hammamy to just try and get a bit of juice in the ball in that break, get back on early, hit it. Because she doesn't want to let Hammamy, let Elaraby start whacking the ball into the front and playing those soft drops, shortening the rallies.
Well, you could see it there. It was just that little bit harder for Hammamy to get that drop back. It stayed nice and short.
From the left.
And it teed up that cross-court option for Elaraby.
Pretty great example, isn't it? The touch is phenomenal from Elaraby. She really softens the shot. It's quite unusual, like there again. I guess there's a tendency it can get you into a bit of trouble because that one sat up too high and she got away with it. But when it does go well and you get that soft touch on the drop shot, it can be so damaging.
Well, she was 3-love as well in that first game, and then Hammamy rattled off 6 points. See if Elaraby can cling on to this ever so slight lead. Again, Elaraby a little bit lucky to get away with that. Left the ball sitting up. Loose cross court as well. Did you like the best of threes?
Yeah.
Bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah, well, I do like it. I think it's good, but I don't know. Sometimes it just changes the complexion, doesn't it? It's not maybe not going to be all the time, but
as a player, I meant more than as a viewer.
Oh God, yeah, as a player, yeah, absolutely. But having said that, it was you actually thought that would be the case, but sometimes it didn't quite work like that.
Just a little bump there, sorry. Completely accidental. Moving at speed. Hammamy got winded a little bit.
Ms. Hammamy, are you okay? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of, I think I've heard Jonah speaking about this before, and I think there's this sort of, I really do love the sort of, the way that players can get broken down through best of 5 squash, and the way that you can really find each other out, and
Yeah, it was a stroke.
It's maybe a little bit more, I don't know, what's the word? Frenetic, I don't know.
Yeah.
Slightly less dependable. But then that's probably what we want, isn't it? We don't want things to be predictable.
Well, I think that's why the combination is so good to have the, you know, a couple of tournaments.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like this one, because it does have a, certainly has an entertainment value, the intensity that it brings, that high octane stuff.
Stroke to Elaraby, no room to play.
Would you have fancied it? You never got to do it, did you?
I definitely would as I got older.
And out 5-2.
You need to pace yourself quite as much. No, I never played it. I think the lower tin would have been the end of me, to be honest.
It would what?
The low tin would have been the end of me.
Well, you'd have loved it, wouldn't you? Well, you got it.
No, I didn't.
And out 3-5.
Good response here from Elaraby in this second. I was just about to say she's cut out the errors.
4-5.
Absolutely wallops it in the tin. Just didn't need to go really low on that one, just push it into the back just with the right pace.
Just didn't need it at that point, did it? It just needed a bit of consolidation. Just chip it down the line, reset. Again. Oof.
Oh,
yes.
Sent back in the same direction. Really clever shot.
And out.
Forced Hammamy
6-4.
to cover the option on the right, on the left, sorry. Flicked it across.
Clever to play that backhand boast twice in a row, wasn't it? It was like you with your double boasts.
Love it.
Remember those?
Triple.
Boast, didn't work, do it again.
7-4.
Double movement though, it's kind of, if you play it at the right time, it can be, can be a good idea.
Yeah, it can work really well. Can also be absolutely disastrous.
Yeah.
The ball was too good. The ball was too good.
Well, the
And
players
out.
have to be
5-7.
very, very wise
Court service, please.
with their reviews. They only have the one.
Yeah, it's the first movement didn't help her there, did it? She went slightly across and then too late.
Thank you. Hand out 5-7.
Well, this is where Elaraby needs to be really, really tough. Because Hammamy will be.
Yeah. That was a classy shot, wasn't it? She sensed she had the chance. Just had a little look around her. Set herself up, didn't get too close to the ball. It was brilliant technically. Nice hold as well.
Oh, it's a pity.
7-all.
But it's exactly what we were talking about, isn't it? It's the error that comes at a really bad time.
Yeah.
And it just strengthens the resolve of a player like Hammamy.
Yeah. And I've been there so many times. You just want to break something up, don't you? She's a little bit stifled, and you can just see she wants to get that ball going into the front so that she can do something different, not get drawn into the length.
Oh, she's found the winner. She had to find 3 very good attacking shots to actually close out the rally.
8-7. And out, 8-all.
Trading winners and errors. The back end of this game. Looking very determined.
It's a space of concentration, that, isn't it? Wow. Key words coming out. Key words to get her back in.
Yeah, completely miscuing the volley there, Hammamy. Left the ball loose, high off the back wall. Another winner.
Such fine lines, isn't it? Like, you feel like Hammamy's marginally had the control, but then it just a little push by Elaraby, and then it's here she is finding herself with a chance.
Well, she's pretty much determined the end of the last 5 or 6 rallies with either a winner or an error.
Player review, Hammamy.
Very determined and quick review from Hammamy, decisive.
Can we have a court service, please?
I think that's a let.
I agree.
Enough interference. Don't think there's quite enough room to go around the front. There's quite a lot of pace on that ball.
She tried to get through as well. And then the racket came up a little bit, just putting her off. I think deserves a let for me.
Jason Foster having a good look, and there it is.
Yes, let decision upheld. Hammamy has no reviews remaining. 9-8. Sufficient interference. Miss Elaraby to serve from the right. 9-8.
Yeah, well composed on the shot. Such a big point.
10-8, game ball.
2 game balls for Elaraby to force a 3rd game.
Great credit to her here for hanging in and just not losing much faith in what she's doing, and it just shows, doesn't it? Great resilience.
Oh!
Wow.
She made that look very easy, and it was anything but.
11-8, into Elaraby. One
Talk
game
about
more.
adaptability with the racket. Ball popped out. Beautiful shot to close out the game. Match deserved a third, and we've got it. 31 minutes of play so far. Elaraby pulls one back, and it's one apiece.